He proposed to me after 3 months of dating. 3 months. And out of excitement, I accepted the proposal because as a girl, I was swept off my feet. And that was the beginning of 3 years of my life lost. I am Nkonyere. I am a narcissistic abuse survivor. I was engaged to a narcissist for 3 years. And I'm telling the whole truth here, one day at a time, from start to finish. So stay with me. It's going to be a 30 days of unburdening what I have carried for so long. So let's get back to it. He was someone that texted me every morning, every single morning. Before I opened my eyes, his text is there. He used to bring me lunch, even when I didn't ask. He remembered the little things I said once in passing, and it made me feel special. Being in the place where someone remembers something you said once, when you have come out of several relationships when people don't even remember what you told them 5 times or 6 times. So yeah, he swept me right off my feet. He was the perfect guy, introduced me to his friends, take me out to different places, and I felt, oh my God, this was my person. He called me every day at exactly the same time, like clockwork, 10:30 every day. He never just misses that time at all. So I was swept away, more or less. I was swept away. And then, when you start feeling like someone is your whole thing, they have understood you, oh, this is the person for me. Like, it didn't feel like too much at that time, It felt like somebody finally sees me. Somebody finally is paying attention to me the way I wanted someone to. And then I missed the small things that I should have clocked in the beginning of the relationship. Something like he will send a text, and if I don't reply in under an hour, he will send a second one, he will send a third one, asking if I was okay, and I'll feel bad, and I'll explain myself, even when it was just a customer that I'm attending to. And there was a time I mentioned that a guy came into the shop to make dresses for the girlfriend, and he went quiet for a second before changing the subject. And then I ended up explaining and over-explaining who the guy was, even when I didn't need to. 3 months of all that, every single day. And then he proposed. And I accepted right there and then. And then when everyone around me was saying, don't you think this is fast? Don't you think it is too quick? I actually defended it. I said, when you know, you know. And I said it because I genuinely felt like I knew who this person was. What I understand now is that all of that, all those things that he was doing right, the yellow things he brought because he knew my favorite color was yellow, the 10:30 calls, the chocolates, none of all that was random. None of all that was really about me specifically. It was fast. It was constant. And it left me no room to actually sit back and watch how he handled the small things. Like a disagreement, like a bad mood, like me saying no to something. I was too busy being swept up in being chosen to notice that I hadn't actually seen much of anything yet. So, I'm not telling you this so you are scared of chocolate or someone that treats you right initially. I'm just telling it because if somebody is doing all that fast, and that specifically, I want you to at least notice it happening while it is happening. I didn't, because nobody told me to. So I've decided I'm going to share this day after day so that if you are still stuck in a narcissistic relationship, you will know exactly what it felt like, what it feels like, and if it is something you have to work towards coming out of. This is going to be an ongoing 1-month series, 30 days of sharing my narcissistic abuse story. I am a survivor. I am still not over all the effects yet, but at least now I knew that whatever I went through was not my fault. So I'm going to be sharing my experiences daily on this channel. If you have not subscribed yet, this is the time to click the subscribe button, turn on notification bell, because I'm going to be sharing this story one every day for 30 days so that maybe I can find my community, people that are going through abuse, the ones that have left, the ones that still cannot put a name to what they are going through. That is the reason why I decided to share this with you all. So, see you guys in my next video. And before you forget, never forget, you are whole. You are already whole. You are not smaller because you were with a narcissist. You are whole. See you in my next video.